It doesn't seem like anyone's alive back here.
I think maybe the crazy mist. I don't think they intended for crazy mist.
If it had filled the entire ship, or bumtoroid, as you said.
Maybe they, drilled into a pocket or something they weren't supposed to.
Do they mine in here?
I don't know what they do. They're cults. Who knows?
What are these?
Tables!
Oh.
Yeah, this just looks like a sitting area.
What are these strange contraptions?
Well, it's odd that each desk has one chair. You could put more than one chair around, but for some reason they're all rearranged in such a way.
They're just bumper cars.
Cultists gotta have fun.
Cults just wanna have fun.
Ooh!
What's going on over here?
This looks like some sort of eating area, some sort of kind of like a kitchen, but it's fucking awful looking, and it smells really bad.
Yeah, this is gross. What the fuck?
There was also an armory on the other side.
Oh. Let's go check that out.
There may be something of interest. I did not look.
Maybe they got lethal
That's fair.
slashy food poisoning. Let's find out. This looks tasty.
Hey, do not! Mac skitters over and picks her up.
She's about to drink what was maybe an open carton of sugar or something.
Something just awful. It's all gross.
Squeaky! Mac picks her up and carries her over here. We don't eat weird food slop.
Aw.
It's bad for us.
Yep, I'll reveal a few things. Lily, you come down here. Looks like this hallway might just sort of cycle back around. Macadamia and Taffeta, you see.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a door.
Interesting.
Oh.
How fun and exciting.
You guys find
Daddy.
something in there?
The hell is the layout of this place? That's the kitchen, and it just goes to this? There's not even a door there. What is this? What is this?
Yeah, you see it's this big, weird, ribby looking, Komodo dragon looking kind of thing. But you notice it has, no eyes in its eye sockets.
On purpose?
Oh.
On purpose, yeah.
Okay.
I am fairly certain this is a dragon.
There is
It's
dragon
probably,
in the name. It counts.
Dragon adjacent.
It counts.
I'm assuming this thing is not wearing clothes to check the pockets, right?
No, it's an animal. You can inspect it anyway, though, if you want.
She'll check the eye sockets.
You check the eye sockets. You can tell with your robot scanners that when this thing was alive, that smoke would pour out of them. So that's gross.
Oh.
Ah.
You can tell there's kind of the eye sockets. Yeah. As you know what, Saki, give me a roll to kind of look at this body.
What?
To
You know, Saki, even some animals have pockets.
Taffy just squelches her hand inside of this thing,
Oh.
looks at you.
Not this one.
it does have blaster holes in it, so you can feel its guts if you want.
Oh, wait.
I didn't want to, but I did.
I don't think this is a marsupial. Those are usually the ones with pockets.
Taffeta, you're in there. Give me a roll. See if you notice anything.
You are in there.
There's guts.
Ew.
Gross!
Hold
Don't
on,
put that in your mouth!
Yes, let's
Max
let's-
says, walking over to here.
back away
Oh
from
God.
the nightmare. What? I'm gonna check out what is a giant computer? Question mark.
So yeah, you do indeed look upon a big supercomputer.
Okay.
Oh. Interesting. Maybe it has, a log or something, but
Let's
Well, tell us what happened.
investigate.
Oh, you
Investigate!
Yeah, you're able to get in with
nuts!
the computer card. Also works on this one, so yeah, you just get in. Fairly easy enough, easier than that other computer. Weirdly enough, you start looking through some information. You find some very basic information on sort of the history of the cult, the people who started it, and all of that jazz. But in regards to anything with their plans with this super weapon, the drift rock from back in Adventure 1, and all the stuff they've been trying to investigate, you know that all of that information is missing. You feel like surely it would be in here. This is where you would keep your secret plans gone. And with that 23, which is technically a 28, with that computer card, you can tell that someone was in here before you. Someone hacked the system, got the info. There's little traces here and there where you can tell that's what happened.
Can I tell how long ago that happened?
You can tell it's about. I mentioned the bodies had been here for a few days, so you can guesstimate about that time. Whoever came in here and killed all these guys took the info.
Damn. Lulu's gonna look through and see if there's any security cameras or like visual recordings related to like the asteroid, anything that happened in here, to see if he can pull up a visual of this person.
Okay. With that, we'll keep that 28. Yeah, you're able to look through, and it looks like there are cameras. You're able to pull them up, and you can see yourselves, and you can see the rest of everything, which means we can just reveal the whole map.
Yay!
Ooh.
So yeah, you're able to see a few cameras kind of showing everything. There's a few that are outside showing all of the the dead corpses. But any previous footage, anything else, has been wiped away. Whoever came in here did a very thorough and clean job.
Okay.
Can Saki use her communicator to talk to this computer? Or is it not, like, advanced enough for that?
If there was an AI in this computer, then yeah. But from what Lulu can tell, it's just a computer. It can't talk per se. She
uses her computer, her like computer communication to like draw a little smiley face on the screen.
Yep, they do have some sort of space art program in here. You draw a smiley face.
Well, it seems like somebody has already come through here and completely scrubbed this computer system. Maybe we should just give the base a once-over to see if there's anything they might have missed. Somebody beat us to the cult. I know you're disappointed that somebody beat us to the cult. But maybe they left something behind. There's still plenty of cult to discover.
Mac looks up at Lulu. Dear Lulu.
Yes?
I want to go home.
You almost have an excuse now. All we need to do is do a thorough job looking through this place, and then we can go home and say, somebody else beat us here, and then we can get our next assignment. Sound good?
Mac, very briefly, is like, well, and then we can go back, and then you say, and then we can get our next assignment.
Maybe the next one won't have a cult in it.
And then we can get our next assignment.
Lulu's gonna just, scan these rooms for anything.
Every time Cameron moves, I'm like, bugs. Bugs are coming. They're crawling out from under the fucking floorboards.
Cameron waves.
Saki sees Matt crying and changes colors.
Oh, cool, an armory!
So before you just come in here, you're gonna want to stop there. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
As you come in here, I also forgot to reveal this. Otherwise, you probably would have seen this. You see, there is one dead robot here.
Oh,
interesting.
And as you start to approach, the
What's
lights
in
in its
armory?
head come on. It grips the gun in its hand, Intruder alert. Firing on target.
Oh boy!
Ah!
It misses, unfortunately, for it. As you're like, whoa, it just kind of hits the wall to the side of you. And it just sort of keeps recycling, those words. Intruder alert, firing on target. Pew, pew! Intruder alert,
Mac.
firing on target.
Mac for a second is like, this is horrible, then swings around to Saki like, can you talk to it?
Excuse me. Can you please stop that?
Intruder alert, firing on target. Pew, pew! It's like it's
I
on
don't
some sort of loop.
Yeah. I don't think it's intelligent enough for that.
Lulu's going to, spend some AP to create an electrified shield around himself. Okay, I'll eat the next shot. Someone scoot by me and hack it.
Mac looks around and realizes that that's probably her. She's
That's
like,
you!
Mac looks around for a second and is like, who's gonna... Oh.
I'm going!
Okay!
Yep, you going. Intruder alert, firing on target. Pew, pew! Hits you, nothing happens. And yeah, Mac's able to squidge on in there with you.
She scootaloo.
And you're able to, you can kind of move it. It doesn't move. As you get a good look at it, you can tell this thing has seen combat, probably from whoever was here before you. And its like legs are all fucked up, so it can't really go anywhere, but it's like kind of still working.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of... I imagine it like a busted theme park ride animatronic that's just kind of like moving its arms a little bit.
Yeah, more or less.
Does the computer card work on this thing?
You don't find a place to insert the computer card anywhere. It does have sort of like a data jack, though, so you could, hook up your little personal computer to it and go to town. Probably take its gun away, too, so it stops firing in the hallway.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Taffeta just gets shot over and over. Yeah.
Just, whack it, stop that.
It keeps doing it, but, it has nothing to shoot now. It's just doing the motions. Yeah, with that 11, you're able to get in there, and you're able to turn it off. But as far as anything else, you might need a little more time. You can kind of power it down.
I'll just, sit here while everyone else does whatever they're doing, and...
Yeah, we can come back to you in a minute. As you guys come in here, you see just a shit ton of guns, but they're all taken apart, broken, non-functional, unloaded. Whoever was in here... maybe it was the cultists who were kind of just working on these. Maybe whoever was here before you, broke all these guns just to be safe. It's hard to tell.
They need to be extremely thorough to do that, but that seems to match their MO.
What is in these doors back here?
You go into the doors, and these just sort of look like trash compactors. Like if you just have some unusable part, you just chuck it down here, and it takes it somewhere.
And shoots it into space.
What if they hid a secret and split it inside all their guns? And someone came and opened their guns and said, no guns, and took the secret.
Investigating for gun secrets.
Yeah, if anyone wants to look for gun secrets, give me a roll.
12! Unless I get intelligence, then 16.
If you're just looking around, it's just a D20.
Okay.
See, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yeah, so it takes a while.
Looking for gun secrets is not an act of intelligence.
No, it's just kind of looking around. You start kind of examining the guns. There's different kinds. You have some shotgun pieces. You have some, frost pistol pieces. With some time, you could put these together, or you could perchance use these to repair your own weapons when they inevitably break. As Saki, as you're looking around, you notice that there's a part of the wall that doesn't quite look like the rest of the wall.
Which part?
Kind of right over in here.
Ah.
Wow.
Saki comes over, but doesn't touch it before she looks at the rest and goes, I think I found a door.
What? Where? Lulu's neck deep in guns, putting them together in different ways, trying to find secrets.
I feel that I should not open it unless permitted.
Feel free, go ahead.
Alright, she opens it.
Give me, it's kind of hard. You can tell that there's something here, but give me, since you're trying to, because it's definitely some sort of electronic secret door, give me an intelligence check to see if you can kind of figure out how to open it. Like, you can tell there's something here, but not how to open it.
Ooh, 6.
6? Yeah, you try to figure it out, but you're not really sure how to open this door.
Do you want me to give it a shot?
Yes, please.
Everyone scrungles in. Much better. Yeah, Lulu, you're able to, like, oh, you just put this here and got it. And you open it up, and you see a very, like, small, brilliant, like, white room. Like, whatever these guys had, this is, like, the most important thing they had. You see before you, hoisted up on, like, a thing, like in some sort of superhero movie, you see a set of brilliant, blue, very round, humanoid power armor.
Huh? Ah!
Mac looks up from her work hearing, and he's like, what the fuck?
Lulu just starts making noise. It sounds like he got hit by the gas again.
Mac pops up from her little computer like, what's happening?
I am not sure.
Are we fighting Lulu?
This
Do I have to put him in a
power
timeout hole?
There's power armor in here!
No.
I see.
It's perfectly rounded.
Yep, it's too small for you. This is for someone of more of like Saki's size, or someone who's more humanoid. But maybe with enough time, with enough parts, you could make it fit yourself. Or anyone else here, even Taffeta.
I could embiggen it, or in-smallin it.
Cameron and I once snuck into a candy store pretending to be an adult humanoid by him sitting on my head. We bought 3 candy bars.
That's 2 more than you're allowed.
Did you need Cameron in order to buy candy bars?
Well, Taffeta's not allowed to buy the extra candy bars, but that's not gonna stop Mr. Taffington.
I was saving those candy bars for a special occasion, but this is pretty cool. 3 candy bars dispense from normally where the ice cream comes out.
Cameron, are you capable of eating?
He just looks at you.
That's why we're a great pair. We're combined. He adds to my non-height, and I add to his non-stomach.
Cameron comes over and kind of, that like Looney Tunes cartoon with like the tiny cat and the giant dog, and
Yeah.
like he sort of like kneads your head and kind of like shifts himself in, like he makes a little bed in your hair on your head. You now have a Cameron as a hat. And much like cat rules, you're not allowed to move him under any circumstance.
You'll die.
You'll die.
Such as cat rules.
Lulu comes back out with the power armor. Okay, so they missed one thing. The best thing in the base.
There was another armory on the other side.
Ah! Ah!
You leave and end up on you can just drag yourself over if you want.
Ah!
I'm not going to drag the map all the way around. There he comes.
Mac listens to Lulu's distant screaming, like, okay. Don't get crazied again!
You arrive in the other armory. This has more armor, none as spectacular as what you have found. But there's various armors for various heighted people. You see there's like some Vesk armor, some human armor. It's all pretty like basic stuff. A lot of it has also been destroyed, dinged up, sabotaged purposely.
Louis rolls up and starts banging his head on the walls.
You bang your head on the walls, unfortunately you find rock.
Real rock.
Yeah.
Real rock.
Yeah.
Real rock. Ow, real rock. Ow, real rock.
Are you all right?
Yes, I feel great. He says, holding the spherical armor. How's the hack coming?
Yep, we'll get back to the hacking. Matt, give me another intelligence roll.
Me?
Yeah, we're going to see how your hacking's going. 16. Okay. So you've been able to kind of figure this thing out. You've gone through the process of sort of rebooting it. It's heavily damaged. But you were able... Hold on, let me grab something real quick. This is actually going to be kind of neat.
I like when neat things happen.
Me too.
Me too.
Mac is also gonna, before they leave, she's gonna snatch up some gun parts, specifically some parts, because she has gotten in her head that she wants to make some kind of like compound switchable element shotgun.
Ooh.
And she already has acid. She's like, I'm gonna take components for other element guns and get me a super gun made.
I have a roulette gun, actually, that is a very similar concept.
Ooh.
I just don't get to pick which element it is.
Yep, you can, out of looking through these gun parts, you think you can get about 5 guns worth of gun parts. A lot of them are, like, fucked up and, like, unusable beyond reason.
Yeah. She's just gonna salvage what she can, and then see what she can make out of it later.
You get 5 sets of gun parts, so add that to your inventory. Also, Lulu, add the armor to your inventory.
Yes!
I'm just gonna put misc gun parts times 5, and we'll figure out what that will mean later.
Yep.
Gun
That's
secrets.
fine. You're able to find something else on Macadamia after a little while. This robot has camera eyes and might be able to give you some sort of something about what happened. And as you start looking through the video, this robot was just standing kind of. Here, I can actually let me grab this. I'll play the scene out in real time. Oops. Robot gets up, excuse me. The robot is standing guard at this door. There's sirens blaring.
Max starts screaming.
He's well, this is what the video shows, but you guys obviously aren't here.
She's just yelling to be like to alert them that a thing is occurring.
Yep, you're able to. Yeah, Cameron and Taffeta. Well, yeah. Everyone can.
A thing is happening.
Can show up before you. Everyone can huddle around the video.
Yeah, these two come running in, and Mac's like, "A thing is happening."
I see.
Everybody scrunches down to watch a video. Yep. On your
it's
tiny
time to watch
little.
A drive-in movie.
You have like a handheld PDA, so it's a very small screen. So yeah, you guys see there's signal blaring. There's people shouting in the distance, gunfire, and coming from down the hallway, this robot's mission maybe was just to protect this armory and everything in it, but as you all know, he failed. You see a somewhat familiar sight come down the hallway, just guns him down immediately, and that's all you see.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Based on, give me, as you guys can, like, look through that video a few times, it's shaky and it's not very easy to see. Give me a round of perception checks.
Oh, God.
That would be straight 20,
Just
yeah?
straight 20, yeah.
Yeah.
I might change that to D20
Hey!
plus some, yeah. We'll what are double digits? I'm sorry, Jello. Saki and Mac. Okay, so you're able to kind of see this. Saki, you're not really familiar with who these people are, but Macadamia, you're able to kind of go like frame by frame to sort of see what's happening, and you see a familiar emblem, one you've seen before. These guys are with the corpse fleet.
Oh!
And it's easy enough to assume that they're the Starfinders. No. These are corpse fleet troops. To remind you all who the corpse fleet are, they're the bone guys you have also been fighting, along with the cultists of the Devour. They're a rogue military sect from Eox, the undead planet. They broke off when Eox joined the Pact Worlds. They weren't about that at all. They're all about undead superiority, and living things are lame, So they've more or less.
Like we need to cure racism again.
Are we in another gang war?
It's fine. We'll get Gevalarsk Nor on the phone. It'll be fine. Come on.
Why is my job gang wars?
It's okay. Lulu pokes his head back in. Earlier, I was discovering being like, I was talking about being typecast as like the cult team. Is being typecast as the gang war team any better?
Mac considers this.
Unsure.
You prefer that? That one a little better?
I think cults are cooler.
Okay, then we'll get back to the cult.
Let's get back to the cult.
Oh, back to the cult again.
Whoa, back to the cult again. Not again, back to the cult again.
Are we leaving?
Lulu stops at this computer terminal. I'm going to take one last look around through this one.
Mac hurries because she's like, please don't turn on the lasers.
Not while Taffy
Sure,
is
give me another
there.
computers check. Intelligence check. 21. What is it you're looking for?
Specifically any sort of, I don't know how, I don't know how able I'd be to do this, but any sort of way that I could track the corpse fleet from here. Like, I don't know if this satellite has any form of tracking, any form of external radar, anything like that, but, basically scan.
You're able to find some initial readings of when they arrived. A few dozen starships showed up, sort of started laying waste to everything. A bunch of guys were able to come off. You get some, statistical numbers about what happened, but you don't know where they went afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, if we can mark when they arrived, maybe we can we, save that signal and follow it from our house?
Perhaps. You can download any information you find and take it with you. That's easy.
Yeah,
enough.
let's just download all that stuff, and that sounds like a good plan.
Mac kind of, with her claws up over the computer terminal, looking over it like a plushie.
Okay.
Taffeta, what are you doing? You're just running around?
Taffeta grabbed a bunch of baking soda from the kitchen and pouring it on the corpses to de-smell them.
Yeah, you do that. You start de-smelling the corpses.
Now it will be fresh when someone else moves in, I guess.
Oh my god.
We are the second. I wonder what was up with that insanity gas. Lulu's going to investigate the insanity gas. Is that like a trap built into this place?
With that 21, oh yeah, you're able to figure that out pretty easily. Since the attackers were undead, you can tell that the insanity mist was discharged a few days ago when they arrived, but since they're undead, are not affected by it.
Oh, okay.
So they just got hit.
So they just used it to clear out the place.
Then goodbye.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can tell this is something that the cultists set up. This is a trap that they had in case someone came rolling around.
Gotcha.
But it failed.
Okay, interesting. Lulu internalizes that. Okay, so the cultists like insanity gas.
I mean, me too, but not on me.
Oh, that reminds me. Taffeta, as you're going around baking soda, eating all of the bodies, give me a D20 roll. 5. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Joe. Alright, yeah. You guys make your way back out of...
I guess we never investigated. Is this a light coming off the door, or is it blood?
It's a light.
Okay.
It's like spooky red light that the bad guys would use. Here, I'll just group you all up and do some copy-paste. Are you going to investigate anything else around, or are you just going back to your ship?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
I think Mac is done being in this place.